Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Friday the 11th of October. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Tarot of a Moon Garden today. The deck just kind of appeared and it called out to me, so I need to use this deck today. I really believe they have a life of their own. Now I'm being told to knock on them. Okay, let's shuffle. And what I do when I shuffle, I set the intention of what is Friday the 11th going to be like. So I'm taking the temperature, so to speak, the astrological temperature, so you know what's coming up and what the energy is like, so you can then use it to your advantage and have a good day and avoid the pitfalls. So let's see what the cards have to say. We've got the Devil, Judgment, Major Arcana cards, big themes, and the Ten of Pentacles, a Minor Arcana card. All right, so the 15th card of the Major Arcana, the Devil, is not really the devil, Lucifer, Satan, Beelzebub. What it means that you're bound and you're too focused on physical things. Money. Look at these two poor souls that are like in his clutches. They can't escape. And that's what the ego does. It puts you into situations where you're working at something that you don't enjoy, but it's month to month and you're just getting by. And you're a slave to money rather than having money as an energy that you use and that naturally flows. So you're too focused on the physical world, money, working life success, physical beauty. If you're obsessing about your beauty because you're getting older and it's starting you're starting to see some wrinkles and you really get worried, the way out of this is to turn away from the physical and turn to the spiritual, and to realize that it seems like you're stuck, but you really aren't. You have a choice, and sometimes it's really difficult and it feels like you have to rip yourself out of a situation and it's like blood and guts. But sometimes you have to rip yourself out of a situation because otherwise it would never end. So we're being warned that we may have practical problems that we have to deal with, and we may become a little bit overwhelmed by all the physical stuff that we have to do, and we may feel chained and trapped. The next card, though, is Judgment, and that's a giant trumpet. The angels are playing trumpets to get these people to live their true life purpose. And these two are the same that are here. So they ripped themselves out of the devil by starting to turn towards spirituality and realizing that they're not slaves. They don't have to live like that. There are other ways of living. And they realize that because the angels and this dove, I'm going to say that's Venus, love, they are calling to you and they're saying, come on, be free. There's a much better version of your life than what you're doing right now. And the Ten of Pentacles is a gate card, and it's the highest 10 in the suit of Pentacles, and it's really the most powerful card of the Pentacles. And Pentacles represent money, the physical world, your daily routine, the body, anything physical. And the Ten of Pentacles is an abundance of wealth. And it's a gate card. Because your finances are so solid, you're able to get on this Pegasus and ride away and pursue some of your hopes and dreams. Because money is no longer an issue. So it's a really clear warning day as such. The card is saying, don't get too hung up on the details. If there's a stack of files that you need to do and you're like, okay, I'm going to be here for 14 hours. You don't have much choice, do you? Because that's your job, you're employed. But don't let that get to you. And when you leave after the 14-hour shift, either go to sleep or rest or whatever you need to do. And in your dreams, or if you stay awake, you'll hear the call. The trumpet is a symbol of the angels kind of reaching out, and they want our attention, basically. That's what the trumpet is a symbol of, to be heard and to be seen. And you find a way out because the angels want to intervene in your life right now. So this applies to anyone who's in a bad job, anyone who's retired and is bored and isn't working on anything, any student who feels like, oh, I've done 2 years of this bachelor's degree. I really don't like what I'm doing, but I might as well just finish the last year so I have a degree, instead of changing to something that would actually be useful and that you would enjoy. Those are the kind of things that the angels are asking you to do so that you can live a happier life that contains freedom. I mean, this is the opposite of that. So if you work, but don't get bogged down and hung up by what you're doing, that's important. Because it's going to really make you feel this stuckness, and you have to feel that first before you can get out of it. And once you're out of it, you take the path, and that path, the doorway, leads to a lot of money. The moon is there, so it's kind of scary because you don't know if it's a certainty or not. You know, like if you leave a relationship because you're not happy, there's no guarantee that you're going to find someone better, but people still leave. You're in a job that you despise, but it's a regular income, and you need to get through it month by month, and you're in this, it feels like you're in a hamster wheel, but because of what this day is, it's saying, wake up. You don't have to be bound to this job. You can stay exactly where you are and walk through the gate into another type of work or daily routine or nutrition or your body. If any of those are problematic, you can release yourself, you can let go, because the angels are helping you with that and giving you peace and love. And the love will then guide you towards what you need to change. And it's scary and there's no guarantee, but trust in the universe, because it would never lead you in a direction that was bad. It only wants love and peace for you. So judgment isn't really judgment in the sense of you're guilty or innocent. It's a judgment of the way you're living. And in this case, the angels don't think that's valid, and they would much rather see these people having free will and choice and being able to go through whichever gate they want. So it's a day of feeling stuck at the beginning, getting some major insights and clarity, and by the end of the day, you have other options to resolve any of the problems that I mentioned, physical, and you're able to tackle those head on. So it's a day of liberation. Good for you. 15 and 20 is 35, and 10 is 45. 4 and 5 is 9. 9 is spirituality and completion. Because spirituality intervenes with its love for you, you're able to complete your money situation, your daily routine, or your body, the way you look, or your health. You're able to resolve those today because the angels are supporting you and they're asking you to address this issue now. Not next week, not in a month, but now. So you'll be in a much more positive position at the end of the day than you were before because of this call. And that comes across in different ways. You know, some people hear a voice, some people see an angel, some people just get a feeling, some people have things pop into their head. Work as a chiropractor. Imagine if that just comes into your head during this day and you're stuck in this horrible job. Then you're like, okay, I'll start training as a chiropractor at night while I'm still in this horrible job. And once I'm qualified, then I can transition into this new job, which I've done part-time. And then I can release that job and be free and do work that pleases me, and that builds a foundation so that I can pursue other things. So spirituality and completion, that's the key. Spirituality helps you today to complete and finish one of your unresolved issues that has to do with pentacles. So I hope you have a lovely day. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. I use astrology, tarot, and numerology in my private readings, so I can answer any questions that you have. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button. And if you're feeling super generous, then please share this video online. That would help me ever so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.